What's up, y'all? In this video, we're going to discuss exactly how we build an MVP, which stands for a minimum viable product, to build the systems that we deliver to our restaurant and hospitality clients. If we haven't met, my name is Jason Littrell, and this is day 45 or so of the daily series on how we show you exactly how we serve hospitality brands with AI automation and just building fun stuff. So anyways, MVP stands for minimum viable product. And what we're talking about here is the absolute minimum deliverable value that we can deliver to a client so that they can test it out. We can kick the tires, make sure it works, make sure it's solving the problem that we wanted. And now it may sound a lot like harder than it really is, but really my company's called Kinetic Management Systems, and what we do is we follow the problem. We look for the major pain points that hospitality operators have, and we try to solve for those problems. So whatever keeps them up at night, the bigger the problem, the hungrier we get, and then we deliver it. So if our team is me, we have Hasnan and Ishmael, and we each do different things. So I am like the head of the company. I have the most experience in the hospitality industry, and I'm pretty good at AI and automation and stuff like that, but I'm no like data scientist or anything like that. That's Hasnan's job. So Hasnan, what he does is he builds products. So I say, Hasnan, this is what we need to build. These are the products that we need to, these are the problems that we need to solve for. Go do your thing. And if I'm not explaining this well enough, then I'll just like explain it to him. And so we go through multiple revisions of the same thing, and we try to make a better and better product. Now, Ishmael is largely responsible for marketing right now, although he is an accomplished data scientist as well. So I make this video during the day. Ishmael, he chops it up into a million different ways, turns it into a newsletter, blog, and all that stuff. And my job is marketing and sales, and getting people excited about what we're doing, which is why I do these videos. So with that in mind, we've been running into this problem, and the lesson that I learned is that I was massively overcomplicating things for our team by saying, let's have this, let's have that, let's have this feature, let's have this feature. If you were following along, then you saw in a coaching call that I had last week that nobody really cares about AI and automation. They just care about the problem. And so if we are not delivering something that's in pursuit and in solution of that problem, then we are spinning our wheels, we're wasting our time, and we're just kind of moving around. So this is part of my journey of being an entrepreneur and like learning how to do this stuff, is that when we're talking about delivering something for a client, we need to be like, here's the timeline you're going to get this solution, and we need to be able to keep our promises. Otherwise, people lose confidence in what we're doing. And so the biggest problems that we're looking at right now are HR problems. HR problems meaning like how to find, recruit, train, retain quality employees so that they never leave, so they never want to leave, because that is also your frontline sales staff. And so that you want those people to stay around for a long time. You want them to make money. And that means that they need to be trained consistently, regularly, and completely, and also it's nice to remember birthdays. It's nice to remember work anniversaries and stuff like that. So we're building all that stuff into a system that basically automates the process into this continual recruiting system. But I was like, well, wouldn't it be cool if we have AI reading all the data and giving narrative summaries and emailing it to people once we come, and my guys are like, yeah, cool, that would be cool. And so then they started building that, but that was at the expense of delivering the minimum viable product, which is just something that we can receive applications, nurture them, and indoctrinate them on the business, and then see if they still wanted to go to our one-time event, which is like a group interview event. So we have this like articulated structure of events. That's basically a series of nurture and appointments. Like these are the destination points, and that's it. That's all it really has to be. And then after a candidate is offered a job, then there's an onboarding, nurturing, onboarding, indoctrination, retention system that helps them, like maintain the loyalty and help the employee make it seamless for the employee to give you feedback. And then also to understand, it's called the Q12 survey, which asks you a bunch of questions, like something along the lines of like, do you enjoy your job? Do you love your job? Do you have a best friend at work? Stuff like that. It's called a Q12 survey. So we deliver that survey, and we receive the information, and then we analyze the results. And that is the thrust of the system. And so, again, I was just like massively overcomplicating this, and it was just, now we're weeks backed up from delivering, and we only have like 3 clients, like 3 major hospitality clients. So it's getting kind of irritating and frustrating for me. But the lesson that I've learned is that strip everything down, strip down the communication down, strip everything down into like one snackable, manageable deliverable at a time, and then move on from there. And also, if you're into this kind of stuff, I realized that I was getting really lazy on time blocking. That I was allowing a lot of other things to interfere with my time, and not only my time, but my focus. And if you follow Alex Hormozy at all, then I would just watch this video about maker time versus manager time. And so I've blocked off large swaths of my time to be a maker. Which means that I do not take meetings. I don't manage people. I don't do emails. I don't do any of that stuff. I just make stuff, including videos like this. So every morning I wake up very early, and every morning I just block off time to do this video, where nothing can get through. My phone's on silent, but you cannot get through. And then entire days. So Mondays and Fridays are now going to be maker time, and then Wednesdays are going to be meeting days where I stack up all my meetings. Like I'm literally only going to take meetings on Wednesdays because I'm not a heart surgeon. There's nothing that's like so important that needs to pull me away. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll have like client support available sessions, like stuff like that. But otherwise, there are large blocks of time, and that I am just not available to because I need to make stuff. That is the maker part of me that has this together. So. Hopefully this has been interesting. We are developing systems. We have all this stuff like that is almost ready to implement. And we do have some beta clients that are working on it. If you want to join our waitlist, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, text message, email me, whatever you get from this. But join our newsletter because if you join our newsletter, then you're going to get notifications of when this stuff is happening, and you're not going to have to watch. You're not going to have to wait through 6-7 minutes of me talking on YouTube. So join the newsletter, please. That is effectively our de facto wait list right now, but we're gonna have all this stuff ready for Tails, that's for sure. And I'm excited for Tails actually. I've been like really taking care of myself. I wake up really early first. So here's another thing. Protecting the asset. This is probably a whole nother video, but like I've just realized also that the number one asset of my business is me. And at least for now, until I can fire myself and hire somebody to do it better. But until then, I am the most invaluable asset that this company has. And so I've really been taking care of it lately. The first thing I do before I even know what time it is, I wake up or roll out of bed and I start working out, because otherwise I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to make a whole nother video about that tomorrow, but yeah, so that's protecting the asset is a big deal. But MVP, keep it super simple. KISS rule, keep it simple, stupid. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.